Hello everyone, this is Tony. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my 2-week experience working as a DoorDasher in Flagstaff, Arizona. As you know, Flagstaff, Arizona is well known for its railroad track. It's a tourist stop. Just it went through the I-40, so basically either from West Coast or East Coast. So everybody drive through it either way. And some people stop by, check out the town to eat or to fill up. But this town is well known for its Arizona University. It's college town plus downtown Arizona. Downtown has a lot of restaurant. But also, it's really crowded when it comes to parking too. So most of the parking downtown, you have to pay. So for us DoorDasher, it's kind of hard for us. So we're taking our chance to park it. Hopefully we won't get a ticket or not. You know what I mean? So it's a chance. So you could get a ticket. You might not get a ticket. You know what I mean? So and also it's pretty big, big area. It's not too big, but it's big enough area that majority of population here are mostly white, 70% white. The rest are 30% Indian, like native Indian that live here. So I see a lot of native Indian work at the store, at the grocery store. You know what I mean? So this definitely a Indian town technically, you know what I mean? But it became, a college town, university town, plus a lot of people that come here to work and retire, so. And yeah, you know what I mean? This town is okay. It has an up and down, on delivery, but most of the delivery are average, you know what I mean? It's like, you can average like $1, you know what I mean? Maybe $1.50 a mile if lucky, you know what I mean? But majority is it's $1, you know what I mean? So it's not bad, it's not great, you know what I mean? So you probably can make, because I usually make every day between $70, $80 every day. But if I want to work harder, I can make up to like $130 if I'm focused on working that much, you know what I mean? But as for a lot of money here, it's okay. It's not like the best pay as other city is, you know what I mean? So this is a city, but it's not that big of a city, you know what I mean? So you get average pay. But as for the distance, most likely most delivery are at least a mile and a half, 2 mile and a half somewhere, you know what I mean? But sometimes some of them are under 1 mile, you know? So the one that under 1 mile or under 2 mile, they usually average around $4. So basically you get you know what I mean, technically, $2, if mostly $2, yeah, you know what I mean, per mile, I guess, you know what I mean? So, but mostly, the long one, mostly you get 8 mile, sometimes I get $9, and 10 mile, you probably get $10. So basically it's not that great, you know what I mean? But like I say, most of the trip here usually go through the freeway. So if I see a trip that heading through on the freeway, and it's averaging like 9 mile, $9, right? I probably take it because it's on the freeway. So, you get there a lot faster, and it's the same thing, but the thing about it, money's money. You know what I mean? I don't wanna wait because, as you know, I'm DoorDash top driver. I'm their top driver. So I'm not in the middle or the bottom. Okay, I don't cherry pick. So my score, my acceptance rate is usually around 93, 94, 95, around there. So I try not to go under 90. I try not to under 90, you know what I mean? Because this way, I could get more deliveries, and I can check in any hour I want. I can work a whole day. Plus, let's say if the customer don't like me for whatever reason, and give me a 1 star, I can just call DoorDash, supporting. Hey, I get like a 1-star rating, right? Hey, can you remove it? And they say, no problem. You're the top driver. So I think that's a bonus for being a top driver. Okay, but like I say, I don't cherry pick. Okay, so that's why my pay is not that great. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that cherry pick. That's their choice. But everyone's different. Okay, so I pretty much care more about the customer making more money, and getting like I want to get like hourly pay every single day. Plus, I want to get busy. I want to work. I want to stay active. I don't want to sit in my car and wait for hours for delivery. You know what I mean? So that's not me. Okay. So as for this town, the traffic is horrible. Just horrible because there's too many cars here. It's just too many cars here. The streets are like windy hill, up and down, curvy road. You know what I mean? So it's frustrating because you do turn around a lot. You do go downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill. So it's kind of like a wear and tear on your tire more. You know what I mean? So the only thing I hate about this delivery here is uphill, downhill, and some narrow road. And also near downtown area, a lot of road construction. So basically, when you go on a route, you gotta go another route to make a U-turn back, and you gotta go through the alley or whatever it is you gotta make to go to the pickup order. You know what I mean? And even to the customer too, especially in downtown. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes I hate working downtown for that reason. Okay, it's hard to find parking. You know what I mean? And you gotta find a way to park in the alley somewhere. You know what I mean? Or if there's no parking alley, you gotta park in the meter paying. But I don't pay. I don't want to pay. So I'm chancing it. If I get a ticket, then hey, oh well, I guess I'll pay. You know what I mean? So but yeah, this time the light is horrible. Some light doesn't even work. Some light just stay there and they're like a backup a car, right? Way light. What the hell? I was so mad. I got turn out and I try to find another road to go the other way. You know what I mean? I'm so pissed sometimes. You know what I mean? And also the railroad track, it hit all the major intersection too. You know what I mean? Because some of my delivery or pickup going through the railroad track. So once the railroad track hit that, I have to wait for at least 5 minutes because the railroad track take a long damn time to pass. You know what I mean? It's a long train. You know what I mean? So that's what's frustrating about this city sometimes. But other than that, the pay is okay. You know what I mean? It's not the best pay in the biggest city, remember, but this is a medium-sized city, okay? It's not the big city, okay? Like LA or Florida or whatever, you know what I mean? Or Texas, you know what I mean? So but the pay is okay, you know what I mean? So my experience here is okay. You know what I mean? I make decent amount of money already. Not like a lot. It's decent for me, okay? Decent for me. Not for you, though. For me. So I make enough money to pay my gas and to pay for some food and also save some money up. Hopefully there's a wear and tear or breakdown on the car I can fix, okay? So I'm happy with that. So, yeah, I give this area okay area. It's okay area. If you ever drive through here as a nomad DoorDasher, you know what I mean, doing delivery, I recommend it. Give it a try. It's kind of fun. It's a fun time to visit, you know what I mean? It's a fun time to visit, yeah. But I wouldn't recommend work here during the winter because the roads can be so slippery, you know what I mean? I would not work here during the winter. You know, and during the hot summer, no, hell no. I come here because it's not that hot here and it's not that cold right now, so it's average, okay? So yeah, right now it's a little cold right now, but like I say, it's better than being 100 degrees, okay? So yeah, but yeah, I give this town okay. It's okay town, you know what I mean, to work, you know what I mean? So but you local, you work here locally, you know how it is, okay? You know how it is. So but for all the traveling nomad that do DoorDash, I recommend come here and give it a try. You know, you might like it, you might not. I don't know, but it's up to you. Up to you. So yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, if you like this video, please give a like, comment on what you think about this area if you do DoorDash. And if you're new, never subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Until next time, I see you all.